those people. I'm alone. I'm one of those people. I'm by myself. I'm one of those men that I have a lot of male friends that got their families, and we just don't, see each other like that. I didn't grow up like that. I am alone. There's a way for us to get like that in life. We know we're okay. God got us. Source has us. I have power. I can co-create with God. Prayer works. Our words cast spells. Like, we know all this, right? True transformation comes from the inside out. Lasting transformation comes from the inside out. Don't get me wrong. Some of those supplements, some of those, the candles, the crystals, all of those things, in some ways they will aid your process. But I can promise you that the way to really unlock your full potential, to really break those old habits and create these new ones so you could show up better in life, to really do that, you will have to understand the work and the time that's put into digging and becoming aware of the things about you. Often we use our body as a vehicle to make us feel good. Yes, help us think better. And this works for sure. But when we dig a little deeper, we can really see that what really brings lasting change is a more surgical approach to our wellness. It requires more than just looking in the mirror or our bank account. Those are just results of deeper habits we need to transform and develop. If you're trying to change your body, you have to go to the habits that cause the body to get to whatever state it's in. So if you look at how you eat, you have to look at the cravings that cause you to eat that way. Approximately over 75% of Americans are addicted to sugars. So as with any addiction, it requires a lot of inner work to kick the habit. A lot of small shifts in habits to create the lasting change in our addiction to sugar. If you wanted to change your money situation, you can get a budget, a financial expert. You can have all the spreadsheets and everything set up to really get your money going, to clear your debt and all of that stuff. Everything you need to do with Money Matters can be really, you could get everything you need for that. But if you're not looking at the relationship you have with money, then you're missing the point. All of that's going to be futile. The tools are great, but the change, the transformation doesn't come from the tools. It comes from within. So when we want to transform and evolve in areas of wellness, we need to keep in mind that we are really looking to dig deep and begin a journey, not a regimen, not a diet. We are looking to begin a journey that takes time, vulnerability, discipline. So we have to understand this is a process. This is a process. And you know what? Enjoy the journey. Let's just enjoy that shit. Because, life is exciting. And I can tell you, I'm going to be real with you. I'm dealing with some things, some of it is relationship based. Some of it is, things, with family. And I can still say right now during this holidays where I'm one of those people. I'm alone. I'm one of those people. I'm by myself. I'm one of those men that I have a lot of male friends that got their families, and we just don't, see each other like that. I didn't grow up like that. I am alone. So I'm moving through the holidays like many people out there. But I still say with a smile on my face that life is so exciting. Life is exciting. And when you can get to a point where you see the journey is so much more exciting than the destination, this is where we can really see our growth. We can see our evolution. We can really enjoy life. Nobody listens to a song and wants it to end, like a good song. When the song comes on, you don't even want it to end. You know, you almost want to extend it more. So you put it on repeat. I know for me, I get a song that's really good. I got to keep it on repeat. I got to get it all in me because I love it. But nobody wants to end. It's like watching a show. When you binge watch a show and like Ozark is coming out and they're going to binge watch. I'm going to binge watch. They're doing a part 1, part 2. So they're going to break the seasons up. So you got 6 episodes for the first. I'm going to run through them things real quick and I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be like, I didn't want it to end. And it was nerve-wracking. There was times where I was sad, times where I'm up, stressed out. What are they going to do? But I don't want it to end. I'm like, this is exciting because I have in my mind, I'm already understanding that they're going to be okay. Well, no, some of the characters might get killed off, but in my mind, I know that I'm okay. So I have the emotion of fear, right? For someone that I'm watching, because that's the whole point of good screenwriting is to suspend one's disbelief. And so I'm sitting here believing, feeling, and seeing everything that's going on in this show, but I know I'm okay. And as long as I have that trust, I can go through 3 seasons of this and and love every bit of it. There's a way for us to get like that in life. We know we're okay. God got us. Source has us. I have power. I can co-create with God. Prayer works. Our words cast spells. Like, we know all this, right? So knowing this and experiencing what we're having in this human experience, it's kind of exciting. What's new to discover now? Now that I, spent some years in a relationship that was later on, I see was toxic, but like, what do I do now with everything that I've learned about myself, about people, about love, about the toxic ways of loving, the healthy ways of loving? What do I do now? Now I could either look at that and be like thinking I'm going to die this way, which I've had that fear before, that I'm going to die alone, that I'm just going to die with no kids, I have a child, but I'm saying like no other children, like just die alone, right? I could think that way, or I could know that I'm okay and observe the movie being played out, the show being played, this next chapter. What's next? What's next? Who am I going to meet? Whoa, hold up. So if that was toxic love, what's healthy love look like? Hold up. What does healthy love look like? Ooh, I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see. There's a lot to learn and discover, and we have really let go of, since babies, really, that magic that's in discovery. Remember, well, maybe some of us don't remember when we were like really, really young and everything was about discovery, not just imagination, which we also steer away from for a lot of reasons. But discovery was fun, and it should still be fun. We came out the womb discovering mad shit, and it was great. Found out about walking. What? We were walking all the time, falling, getting up. I don't care. I'm walking. I can't walk. I'm crawling. Yo, when we were babies, what? We didn't give a fuck. We didn't give a fuck when we were babies. Loved when we were babies, man. I acted like I hung out with y'all when we were babies. Remember we were babies? We were baby kids. See, I go to baby kids. Some of y'all go to whatchamacallit, Rugrats. I go to baby kids. Rugrats was the shit though, but still. Anyway, let's get back to the point. So we dig deep. In transformation, we dig deep to the emotional triggers so you could be clear on what's blocking you. You will unlock new levels of your vision as you evolve. That's just cause and effect. You grow, your vision grows. You become more disciplined. You position yourself in such a way where that vision you have is something you could receive. I could think about $3 million all day. But if I'm sitting on my ass, not thinking about how I'm doing my money, not working on my relationship with my money, I'm not thinking about how I want to invest, I'm just thinking about how I want to spend it, I'm not in position to get that $3 billion. Period. By thought, it is given. By action, it is received. So this is all about awareness. But keep in mind, being aware isn't just observing your triggers or challenges, but it's being able to objectively transform them so you can feel better about life and, more importantly, about yourself. So it's to objectively transform them, not to look at them and say, God damn, I didn't even know I was like that. Oh my goodness, I'm like that. Oh, see, this is why I can't do this, because this is why. The language we're saying, we're self-sabotaging. So that's not objectively transforming. That's not even transforming. That's judging ourselves and pushing, or should I say more cementing in a new narrative that we are whatever it is we discovered. No, we are not what we discovered that has been limiting us. We're not that. Those are limiting beliefs. Okay, cool. Found it. Got it. That's the exciting part. Now let's transform that. How do I do that? These little small habits that we're going to put into your life. If you can't objectively transform, then you are judging yourself. It's almost like when people are so strict on counting calories for their diet, and they do it so much and so much. And a lot of times, unless they're training for something like very, very big, they're going to fall off. And they might even hate it. Because you start to actually judge yourself so much for either not getting the right calories and not hitting the right measurement. And you're doing it so much that it's like, it's not enjoyable. You're actually more stressed out. And you're actually raising your cortisol levels, which doesn't really help you in your diet. Because if you're stressed and you're eating, you actually lower your metabolism. When you stimulate the parasympathetic nerve and you're more relaxed when you stress, or when you eat, that's why you should breathe before you eat. That's why you should take time when you chew. That's why you should pray. It changes the energy of your food. And you're able to actually be more relaxed and you digest it better. If all you're doing is seeing what's blocking you and allowing it to exist, then you're tolerating a version of yourself you'd rather not be. Oh, this is me? Oh, fuck. All right. No, fuck that. Fuck that. That's not me. I know that's what I was doing. I see, but that's not me. So I'm going to do what I got to do to change that, transform that. However many weeks that it takes, what we're doing is developing a muscle inside of you that has not been worked on in a while. And we're cultivating a power and an ability to navigate through conflict no matter what's going on, to find stillness no matter what chaos is going on around you. So you never stop this. You're never at a place where it's like it's done. That's why you got to enjoy the journey. There's always more things to discover and learn and unlearn. Like, this is an ongoing process. So it's just like when you're a baby and you have to learn how to walk. You're not learning how to walk to just get to one place where you don't have to walk no more. Nah, you're going to always have to walk. You're learning this skill so you could do it for the rest of your life. That's what this skill of cultivating your awareness, of digging deep and doing this shadow work, that's what this is. And that's why it's so important for your transformation. I can give you a workout all day. I could give you the meal plans. I could give you the methods and the strategies, but we have to still dig deep in ourselves to understand what limits us from getting to where we want to be, to who we want to be. This is a lifetime of work, y'all. I'm talking about my whole life, just about, I've been doing this. Fuck the certification. Yeah, I'm certified, and I don't give a fuck about that. I'm not talking about just looking up stuff in books. I'm talking about this work alone. Being honest with myself. Being clear on what I want, and moving through these emotional currents that were rough. I had to find my way through all these methods, tools, and exercises. But it took time. Just like when I see people that graduated college, I don't give a fuck that you graduated college. I really don't. That's not what impresses me. What impresses me is the discipline you put forth to do that. That's what impresses me. I don't care where you graduated from. I don't care what degree you got. You a nurse? I know what nurses got to go through. The fact that you went through that and got your certification and you are legit, that's what impresses me. But we'll do it for a certification, but often we will also put all of our wellness and our health to the side for that. You have to understand that you matter more than anyone. You matter more than anything. If you are not okay, if you are not giving 100% of what you have for that day, because we're not always at 100%, but if you're at 50%, give the whole 50%. If you are not doing that, you can't put that on nobody else. You can't tell somebody, even if you have it in your mind, oh, I can't do this because I have to do this with the kids. I can't do this for myself because the kids need this. That's unfair. You're now putting them in a position where they're the reason for you not feeding you, for you not loving you. They didn't ask for that. Your spouse didn't ask for that. Your parents didn't ask for that. Your coworkers didn't ask for that. This is about your wellness and you prioritizing that. You understanding that there is a better version of you that exists and you can get there.